I wanted to do a video on this because this is the same user basically that was trying to attack me basically for being darker, I guess, and tried to call me a guy or whatever. And now he's trying to call a lighter skinned guy, a light skinned guy, well, whatever we want to call Angel Ramirez, a woman. I mean, I'm not going to defend him on that, but I'm just saying, that type of mentality is so annoying to me. Like, I understand for dark-skinned black men, they have nothing, okay? They have nothing masculine about them, nothing, ideal about them. So then they have to claim everybody is feminine when they are walking around with a whole female face. I mean, it never made any sense to me when they do those things. To me, at least. And I don't know if this user is male or female, honestly. From some of the things they said, I thought they were a female who was maybe white, I'm guessing. But either way, it's just like, to me, it's annoying when they have this idea, because either way, you're putting somebody under the bus that's a part of you. So, like, if you're a dark-skinned woman who does that, then you're putting yourself under the bus. If you are saying that light-skinned men or men that don't look black are female-looking, then what are you? You're male-looking, dumb-duck. Why'd you do that to yourself? Because you're not male-looking. Like, why would you do that to yourself? It's that whole thing with, how some dark-skinned women will try to act like light-skinned men are more feminine and that they look feminine and things of that nature. At the same time, they know that's going to literally eat them alive because they're literally going to be masculinized before the next breath. They literally masculinize themselves. And then, there's, for example, white men will do this too. And I'm always like, when they do that, I want to almost say, are you a sissy or something? Like, why are you basically saying you look like a girl? To me, that's so weird. Do not do that. I mean, I get so fucking confused in my head, like, oh no, so you look at yourself and you see a girl. Oh my god. And I mean, like, me, I don't think white men look like girls. I don't. I think they look very masculine. But when you basically, for example, if they like dark-skinned black women look like men, then you're the opposite phenotype to a dark-skinned black woman, so you basically look like a whole female. You admitted as a man that you look like a female? I mean, hey, dark-skinned black men walk around with a whole female face, and they don't admit that they look like females. But you are walking out here saying that you look like a female. This isn't just white men, though. You see this with Hispanic men and light-skinned, some mixed-race men and things like that nature. They're still very different from a dark-skinned black woman. They're very different from a light brown-skinned woman. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that, too, because people always act like it's only dark-skinned women who are masculinized. But if you look at the main people who are well-known celebrities who have been masculinized, called trans women and things of that nature, they've all been light brown. There's Rihanna, she was called trans before. There's Nicki Minaj, I have screenshots. And I remember when I was younger, like a teen, oh god, they would go after Nicki like fucking crazy just because she was pretty. Like, some people are just so jealous. And then there's people like Megan Thee Stallion. I know people like to say she's dark skinned. She's not dark skinned in my opinion. She's light brown. And Ciara, she's light brown as well. Even Serena Williams is, in that range. Yet, a lot of the time, dark skinned women love to claim the pain of other brown and other types of black women in general, brown skinned, light skinned, white passing, dark brown, light brown, doesn't matter. They like to claim the problems that may arise with them and claim it as their own. So then they basically are doing like what this one channel used to say is oppression Olympics, okay? Now I may not agree with that channel, but I'm just saying. In this case, it definitely is oppression Olympics, and I find that really just stupid. Like, I mean, black people are stigmatized and masculinized despite our skin tone, you know. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because I just feel like, you know, the mentality of some people is like, it always, when you do these things, it always bites you in the butt one way or another. So do not try to attack the other side while attacking yourself. Because at the end of the day, all you're going to do is be looking funny at the end of the day. Because we're going to look at you thinking you either look like a female and you're a male, and you think you look like a female, and that's messed up. Or you're a female who's masculinizing herself and thinks she looks like a man or something. Like, I mean, either way, you're exposing something about yourself that you don't want to expose. You don't want to expose to people, hey, I look ugly. I think I look ugly. You don't do that to yourself. You know, you don't just say, hey, I hate how fat I look today. I think I look like Chaz Bono. You don't say things like that. You don't say you look like a female. You don't say you look like a man, okay? Like, that's just stupid in my opinion. It is, because you always have to think of what does the reverse say about you? What is your motive? And what can someone's, like, there are words that people say, but you have to actually see what's behind the words. Because words don't mean anything unless you know what's behind the words. There's actions, inaction, and so forth. You know, words don't mean anything unless you know what the meaning of them really were. So, that's all I have to say. I know, this is kind of like a long-winded video. But, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to do another video, though. It's going to be specific to a few content creators, so stay tuned. Bye.